Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. As I promised, we have an amazing caramel video. Yeah, I've been having these caramel fragrances sitting aside. Let me know if you're one of those or one of those reviewers that just kind of like have an idea. A lot of the times I don't write it down. I just have an idea and I sit a fragrance to the side and I sit a collection of fragrances to the side when I choose which note that I want to talk about. So I've had these caramel fragrances sitting on my vanity or my dresser where all the other fragrances are for over a month now. Initially, I was like, why is it taking me so long to do this? But I almost forgot that I was waiting on another caramel fragrance that I got a couple weeks ago that I absolutely love. And that's what took me so long. I did a caramel reel over on Instagram about a month ago, a month and a half ago. Literally, these fragrances have been sitting on my vanity for about a month and a half, y'all. I did that reel about a month and a half ago, and then I realized I wanted to try the other caramel fragrance. So I was waiting for that one for the actual YouTube review. So it is here. Now I can do my caramel review and do a little bit of comparison as well, y'all. All right, so please follow me on Instagram. It's Marshmello. I thank all of my new subscribers for joining the YouTube family, loving all the engagement and all of the new people that I've been talking to. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm loving the energy and my comments, you know, all of that. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get into this gourmandish leaning review. Tons and tons of caramel fragrances, but I will not keep you long. We'll go through a couple of the notes, but not a whole lot. And we are going to get through this video, and hopefully you can find something that you love or something that you're very interested in. And y'all, leave me your favorite caramel fragrance down in the comments. If it is one in my collection or if it is one that you have recommendations of. All of my subscribers, they go through and they read everybody's comments. So yeah, leave some recommendations down in the comments. I love getting decants and recommendations from you all as well. So anyway, without further ado, let's talk about the very first one, which is known and loved by many and hated by none. And this is the most amazing Sintra by the House of Mimo Paris. Absolutely love, love, love the stunning fragrance. I purchased this over in Amsterdam. I actually found a backup bottle, but I ended up giving it to my daughter because I don't need it, okay? Anyway, this is such a stunning bottle, such a stunning fragrance. The juice is gorgeous, okay? There's petite grain, there's neroli in here, the greenness, there's orange blossom, there's marshmallow. It's super sweet, almost tooth-aching sweet. There's milk, the marshmallow, the caramel, the orange blossom. I absolutely love this fragrance. Get your nose on it. When I wore this over in Amsterdam in like 40-degree weather on a boat, walking down the street, I got so many compliments. Everyone loves this fragrance, but like I said, it's a super sticky, sweet orange blossom fragrance with that caramel and a little bit of greenness in the opening, y'all. It's creamy, it's lactonic, all of that. And my mouth is watering while I'm speaking about it. Y'all, I love it. Sintra by the House of Mimo Paris. They have stunning bottles. And yeah, I love this fragrance, y'all. If I ran out of this, I would buy another bottle. The performance on this is days on your clothes and at least 8 to 10 hours on your skin. It does not go away. Get your nose on this, y'all. Sintra. So the next one we're going to discuss is by the House of Thameen. This is the limited edition bottle, and this is Peregrina. I am loving, loving, loving Peregrina. This almost smells like a beautiful, elegant rose oud fragrance with a little bit of caramel inside and a burst of ylang ylang or lang lang, y'all. Anyway, it's such a gorgeous fragrance. In here, like I said, you have some myrrh, you have some gardenia. You really get a beautiful creamy gardenia in here as well. Gardenia, ylang ylang, you get a beautiful note of caramel, the sweetness, the rose, that oudy scent, even though there's no oud listed in this fragrance. It's not heavy. It's not noticeable, but based on the rose oud fragrances that I have, I'm getting a oudiness from this fragrance, but it's probably the mixture of all the florals and the caramel and the myrrh and all of that, y'all. It's just goodness in a bottle. Get your nose on it. This is a limited edition Valentine's Day bottle. You know, I'm always trying to be different, okay? And this is Peregrina, and this is by the House of Thameen, y'all. Get your nose on it. I love it. Super feminine, amazing performance, 8 to 10 hours. Love it. So the next one we're going to talk about is What About Pop? And this is an amazing, amazing fragrance. Look at that bottle. Stunning. Stunning. And this is by the House of Oud. This is like one of my favorite bottles. I need to do a review on the most beautiful bottles in my collection, y'all, because I have some stunning bottles. So this is a scent of salted caramel popcorn. If you don't get the note of popcorn, then you definitely get a salted caramel. It's stunning. You get a hawthorn in here, the floral note of hawthorn. You get the popcorn, you get the caramel. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this. It's been a long time, y'all. Ooh, look at that atomizer. Yes, yes, you get that butteriness. It's buttery. Yes, it's buttery. You get that butteriness of the popcorn and the caramel and the salt, almost like a movie theater butter popcorn with caramel drizzled all over it. I get the ambergris all the way through, and I'm loving that salty note of ambergris in here. There's salt in here as well, sea salt in here as well, but I'm loving it, y'all. It's just, it's edible, y'all. I really feel like I can take this bottle and spray it on some popcorn, but don't do that, okay? Anyway, this is What About Pop by the House of Oud. Love it, an amazing salted caramel scent. So the next one we have is Casablanca. This is a very affordable fragrance, long lasting. You can purchase this on Amazon. Love this fragrance. If you don't want to purchase, I would say La Danza, the La Danza one, you know, the one with the apple and the one that smells like an apple pie as well, or whipped cream apple pie. Then get this one. It's very similar, but this one just has the added suede note. So you get your apple, you get some grapes, a grape scent in here, you get some caramel in here, you get some suede. It says there's leather in here, but I don't get any leather. But I do get a woody, suedey scent in the dry down. Yes, I said suedey. Yeah, let's go ahead and spray this one too, y'all. I don't get to wear this one much often, but we'll definitely be rocking this one in the fall. Y'all, this is good. Casablanca is really good, but I can distinguish the grape and the apple and the caramel, y'all. And like I said, it's a woody, suedey scent and the dry down. Absolutely love it. Like I said, Swiss Arabian Casablanca. So the next one we're going to talk about is by Viktor and Roth, and this is Bon Bon. Initially, when I purchased this, I didn't love it, but I realized that I do have to overspray on this fragrance. I don't know if I'm just anosmic to it or what, but it's not super heavy, but it's very elegant, feminine, and pretty. So here you have, the bottle is gorgeous, y'all. Okay, so in here you have some peaches. You have a beautiful note of caramel. You have some other fruits in here as well. You have some orange blossom. You have some mandarin orange. I think there's pear in here as well. But predominantly, you get the peaches, you get the caramel, you get the mandarin, you get jasmine in here as well, and the orange blossom, y'all. It's a beautiful, beautiful, stunning fragrance. I don't know why this fragrance costs so much. Maybe it's the bottle or whatever it is, but this fragrance can run you about $150+ Is it worth it? I guess that's up to you to decide. There's so many other fragrances out here that are more affordable, that don't cost as much, but it is a pretty peachy caramel jasmine scent. So yeah, Viktor and Roth Bon Bon, love it, but I definitely have to overspray, and it lasts about 6 hours to my knowledge, or what I can remember, y'all. Beautiful fragrance, Bon Bon by Viktor and Roth, y'all. So the next one is Notorieta. This is a beautiful caramel, vanilla, oudi fragrance. Absolutely love this. Y'all, this is gorgeous. There's a little bit of brightness to this fragrance as well, but I love the caramel in here. Like I said, it's mainly caramel, vanilla. You get a little bit of woodiness in here as well. I love it. They sell this now at Lucky Scent, y'all. So get your nose on it. This is one of my favorite caramel scents. Zach over at Maison de Darius, he gifted this fragrance to me, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was between this, Nagnol, and what's my other one? But anyway, I am loving Notorieta more and more and more. Definitely 365 days a year, but definitely like a beautiful woody caramel fragrance, and I love it, y'all. Stunning, okay? Stunning, stunning, stunning. And I think this is a house favorite, a fragrance house favorite. So get your nose on Notorieta by Maison de Darius. So next we have the amazing New York Nights, y'all. This is Ooh, a stunning fragrance, definitely unisex, cute bottle. I love the New York Night Bond number 9 bottles, y'all. In this, you have a beautiful note. I got a little bit of a dent in here. So in this, you have a beautiful note of gardenia. You have some magnolia. You have some caramel. You have some coffee in here. This is just such a gorgeous and stunning fragrance. And when I tell you, it's a little powdery. It almost smells like cotton to me, y'all. Yes, it's like all those scents or all those notes, mixed on or sprayed on a cotton ball. You know, it's very fuzzy, but you still get that gourmand leaning coffee and caramel and gardenia. This is a beautiful gardenia. So if you don't like gardenia, then I suggest that you try this because you're gonna love it, y'all. Bond number 9, New York Nights, unisex, long lasting, performances beast. Get your nose on it, y'all. Stunning caramel inside. Super sweet, okay? So the next one is one that I recently purchased, okay? And it is beautiful, and it cost a pretty penny. I ordered this from Paris, or London actually, the UK. And this, I wanted to purchase this because I wanted to compare it. I hope you watched the video. I will link that down below to my Mazzolari Vaniglia. And this is Hawaz, and this is HELWA, y'all. Let me shine that bottle up for you. That's the least I can do. This is a beautiful vanilla caramel fragrance, y'all. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Now, I also have, now in this you have your Madagascar vanilla, you have some toffee, vanilla flower, and you have some caramel. Now, I also have Mazzolari's Vaniglia, okay? So in here, you have your vanilla, you have your caramel, and you have some vanilla orchid, y'all. So let's go ahead and spray both of these. So let's spray it. Look at that, Mazzolari's Vaniglia on this hand, and then you have your HELWA, the atomizer. Check that out on that hand. You know, it's much harder to spray this one out, I think, because the oil concentration is so heavy on this fragrance. You got to give that atomizer extra push to push it out, y'all. So in here, you get that beautiful note of caramel. Let's switch this around so you guys don't get confused. So on this hand, you have your Mazzolari's Vaniglia. On this hand, you have HELWA. So get a little bit alcohol still on this fragrance. This one, I don't get any. So in here, you have a beautiful note of caramel, vanilla orchid. Now, I get the caramel off top in this fragrance. This fragrance lasts over 12 hours. I've worn this fragrance to work multiple times. I love Mazzolari's Vaniglia. The performance is good. The scent is great. You do get a slight vanilla, like a orchidy, light floral note, but you really get a beautiful note of caramel and vanilla, y'all. Love it, love it. Look at the oil on that one. Okay, check the oil out on this one. Not so much, but you still get a good oil concentration. So in this, in the opening, you get more of a milky caramel and vanilla in here. And I think it's the toffee that I'm smelling in this fragrance. But this one in the opening is amazing. All the way through, it's amazing. In the opening, it's a lighter scent, okay? Now, as it dries down on my skin, that is when the toffee and the caramel starts to come out. So basically, you all, you don't need both. They are almost one in the same fragrance. Do you want it all the way through? Or do you want like a more of a slight toffee or caramel scent in the dry down? But I'm not mad at either one of them. They're both good. They're both amazing. This one to me seems most amazing because I get it off top, y'all. I get it in the forefront. This one I have to wait a little longer. So anyway, this one is more affordable than this one right here, y'all. So they're both beautiful vanilla caramel fragrances, and I absolutely love them both, y'all. Get your nose on them. Mazzolari's Vaniglia is the truth. I've had it forever. And HELWA by Hawaz, by Hawaz, I think it's pronounced. I recently purchased this one a couple weeks ago, and yeah, check out the difference, y'all. Check out the difference, y'all. And let me tell you something. Do not spray this oil on your clothes. Spray this on your skin because it will last you forever and it will ruin your clothes, especially if you're wearing white, y'all. Yeah, all right. See the difference, okay? That is that. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about, I hope that answered everyone's questions, okay? So the next one we're going to talk about is, let's go in order so I don't miss anything, is Way Demi. And this is a beautiful caramel, coffee, cardamom. You have your pimento in here. You have some vanilla in here. This also reminds me of, I didn't put it in this one. This also reminds me of Magenta Tanzanite. Magenta Tanzanite is beautiful as well, but it's more creamy. It's a little sweet. You get a little more vanilla in here, in Magenta Tanzanite. But they're pretty much almost one and the same, you know? Anyway, this is Way Demi, and this is by Fragrance Du Bois. Absolutely love this fragrance. They are pretty much the same. Which one would I choose? Armani Privé's Magenta Tanzanite, of course, because of the creaminess and the milkiness of that fragrance. And it gives me a little bit more vanilla as well. But this one is stunning too, y'all. Get your nose on it, Way Demi. So the next one is by Imaginary Authors, and this is Whiff of Waffle Cone, y'all. I really haven't worn this fragrance. Let's go ahead and smell this. Let's spray this here. So beautiful atomizer. I remember when I did smell this, I kind of got a scent of lemon at first, but you know, maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me. But in here, the notes are actually on here. You have your vanilla, heavy cream, salted caramel. You have your amyris. You have some ice cream. And then it says you have some Saigon cinnamon, y'all. So it's a beautiful fragrance, you know. I just don't wear it because I have so many other fragrances in my collection. Am I going to keep this? I don't know, but it's beautiful, you know. The performance on this, it's pretty dry, you know. Spray this again. You know, you definitely going to have to spray this multiple times to get a good sillage and a good performance. This lasted me on my skin about 4 to 6 hours that I can remember on skin and clothes. So yeah, you get that waffle cone, that ice cream, vanilla ice cream, waffle cone experience, you know. A little bit of that caramel, but in the opening, you do get the alcohol on this fragrance. And like I said, you might get more alcohol. You don't get very much oil in here. You know, but it's a nice fragrance, y'all. Would I purchase this again? Absolutely not. Okay, but I did want to try it, and I've tried it. Whiff of Waffle Cone. That might be a Macari soon. I'm not sure, okay? But it's a nice fragrance, but you're going to have to spray it on your clothes and overspray to get a pretty decent performance out of it. So the next one we're going to talk about is Socha Rosa. This is a very beautiful, let me put the ball back on here so y'all can see it. Very beautiful fragrance. Haven't worn this much, but I do love a good pistachio. Let's go ahead and spray this. Look at that, Mazzolari. Boom. I love Mazzolari's Vaniglia, y'all. This is more of the atomizer is amazing on here, y'all. So you get that pistachio, you get that almond, you get that caramel, you get that vanilla in here, y'all. What else do you get in here? It says there's some salt in here, some heliotrope, but that pistachio, caramel, that nutty scent, yeah, it's very, it's beautiful, but you definitely get a pistachio, a vanilla, and a caramel. This is the EDP. Love this fragrance. I do have the body spray as well. Those only last me about a couple hours, but the EDP here, it lasts about 4 to 6 hours. Sprayed heavy, okay? And that is about 20 times, y'all, but 4 to 6 hours max. Most likely 4 hours max for this fragrance, y'all, but it's good. Okay, carry a decant. I am loving the pistachio and the caramel. Get your nose on it. Socha Rosa 62, and this is the EDP. So the next one we're going to talk about is Orza by the House of Tiziana Terenzi. You get a beautiful note of berries in here. Y'all, let's just, gorgeous, okay? Let's just take a moment to look at this gorgeous bottle. This belongs to the Sea Stars collection. Yeah, gorgeous, right? So anyway, you have a beautiful note of coconut. You have some peach. You have some red berries in here. You have some caramel. You have some floral notes. It's very beautiful, very tropical, very summery, you know. I suggest that you wear this a little powdery. You know, I think there's orris in here as well. But you really get that coconut, that caramel, that peach, and those red berries, y'all. This is beautiful. There's some floral notes in here as well. There's some plum in here. There's some musk, Madagascar vanilla. I'm absolutely loving this stunning fragrance. This and Talia, y'all, were my two first Tiziana Terenzis, and I absolutely love them. So get your nose on it. So the next one we're going to talk about is Crush on Me by the House of Unique. This is an amazing caramel fragrance, y'all. It has a beautiful note of ginger in here. Ooh, there's patchouli in here, y'all. If you don't like patchouli, then stay away from this fragrance because I really get the patchouli in this fragrance, y'all. Yeah, there's ginger, there's patchouli, there's some floral notes in here, there's caramel, there's a little bit of lime for brightness in the opening. But when it dries down, y'all, it dries down to a stunning, beautiful caramel fragrance. You still get the brightness and the effervescentness of that ginger all the way through, but you get it more in the opening. But like I said, this is a very patchouli-ish, a patcho fragrance. So if you don't like patchouli, you know who says patcho? Sebastian, because his favorite note is patchouli. So he's like calling all patchos, okay? Sebastian's a mess, but I absolutely love him. Yeah, Crush on Me by the House of Unique. Love, love, love. The brightness of this caramel. This caramel is like no other caramel. The ginger and the lime add such a brightness, and the patchouli really grounds the fragrance and makes it so stunning, y'all. Get your nose on it. Unique Luxury Crush on Me. Last but not least, you have your honeysuckle, you have some caramel, and this is by Juicy Couture, no other than the amazing Juicy Couture. Y'all, this is a very airy caramel scent. There's some, smells like there's orchid vanilla in here as well. There's some honeysuckle in here. There's some florals in here. A beautiful vanilla scent, but it smells like vanilla orchid and caramel, y'all. Anyway, get your nose on here. This is, I think this is Couture Gold. Yeah, or Gold, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. Get your nose on this fragrance. This fragrance is going to be in my collection for life. If I ran out of this fragrance, I am definitely buying another one. Someone said this smells like Sarah or Jessica Simpson's caramel fragrance, the one that's really affordable. I remember purchasing that fragrance. I didn't get very much from it, but I got a whole lot from this one, y'all. Get your nose on this beautiful caramel fragrance. It's very youthful. It's very bright. It's very upbeat. It's very cheerful, playful, all of that, and I'm absolutely loving it. Y'all, this is it. That was the last one. Y'all, and we talked about a whole lot of fragrances in such a short time. So, to not make this video any longer, go on to the World's Most Amazing Sillage, do good, be good, y'all, and leave me your favorite caramel note down in the comments. Get your nose on some of these caramel fragrances, and definitely the last one, Viva La Juicy, is so affordable. So ladies, get your nose on that scent. Very airy, very delicious, amazing, y'all. Check out these beautiful rings. You know, Asa caftans. Love you all. Bye-bye.